Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Shirk or Shirkofta here, back with another video, and today we're getting into Pokemon Champions. But whether it's shiny hunting, exploring life, and just enjoying every aspect of it, or working out and just learning new things with that, I want to be able to share every moment with you guys. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Getting into the ranked battles today, we're just immediately hopping straight into it. Now let me know how you guys have been feeling about Pokemon Champions so far, what teams you've been running, and just overall how much fun you've had with the game, because I'm enjoying it so far. It's just really hard to get into the competitive style of battling for me because I'm definitely not used to this, and it's very apparent from most of the matches I've done so far. I mean, I definitely have a lot to critique on my team, just like better abilities to use with each other, better teams that kind of pair with each other. For instance, I feel like using Tyranitar with the Sandstorm ability with Garchomp will help out a lot. I just need to figure out how to utilize that better and kind of figure out the best setups with things like that. With that being said, I've just been trying to enjoy everything about this game so far. Been trying to enjoy my time with it, learn the battles, and just do as much as I can with it because I want to be able to make content for you guys and just kind of share my journey with you. And I mean, we're still Great Ball, rank 4, but that being said, I have faith that we will make it to Master Ball rank within the next couple weeks. I just have to give it time, work on teams, and kind of work on figuring out the metas for this game in general. But I'm extremely excited to be able to share all of that with you guys and just be able to go along this journey with the viewers. And if you guys are enjoying content like this, just be sure to like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications for more content like this, because we're going to constantly be making more like this, and I'm extremely excited to be able to share it with you guys and kind of show you what's going on. But seeing as this fight's going pretty easy so far, we're just going to Earthquake again here, and then we're just going to Flare Blitz, I guess, directly into Sylveon. They gave us a pretty easy matchup here, and I've realized that as time goes on, like as you go through win streaks and stuff, you get harder matches, which is, I feel like, pretty interesting in the way they should do it. So I'm glad they made it that way, but this ends up taking out neither of them. They put their 1 and 2% HP, which is kind of crazy. But from here, we'll just go for 2 moves, and we should be able to take them out. Oh, actually, the Sandstorm's going to take him out for us. Makes this a lot easier. And that is the game. So with that, we can move on to our next fight. Yeah, so far I've enjoyed this game a lot. I'm just excited to be able to get into these battles and kind of just keep it going. Great, some of these matchups have been so hard that, man, I did not know what to do. But in this battle, we're going to be versing Az's, and we're going to see what team he has. Now, we have a Meganium. They're definitely running Mega Meganium here, which means I'm going to want to have Talonflame out at one point. They have a Sinistcha as well, meaning we're bringing Lucario to this fight. They have Pelipper as well, though. See, this seems hard to tell who they're going to bring with them. But I think we're going to go with Garchomp, Talonflame like normal, have Lucario and Rotom in the back. and we'll kind of see what to do from there. Now he's a psychic type trainer apparently, but he has Meganium and Pelipper coming out first together. Pelipper's Drizzle is going to set up a rain here, but here I think we almost just go for the Sandstorm setup right away for the team. And I feel like we just Flare Blitz directly into Meganium, but I know Brave Bird will do about the same amount of damage here. I want to get the Sandstorm set up so that I'm able to do decent damage here and kind of just get rid of the rain. I know he'll probably switch out Pelipper again, but that'll be perfectly fine. And he's going to go for Solar Beam with the Meganium as well here, because I'll have Mega Soul. Now we will get the Brave Bird off into Meganium as well, which leaves Meganium at 29%, which is actually perfect here. And then Pelipper sets up a Tailwind for his team. And we're just going straight for the attack here, because both of my Pokemon are weak here, so I feel like our best bet is to just go for it. I mean, he might swap out Pelipper here, or he'll keep him in. I would expect the swap out here so he can get Drizzle set back up later on though. And there's the withdrawal, so he can have it set up later. And he sends out Kangaskhan, which means Kangaskhan won't take a lot of damage from this move, and Meganium will take none at all. And at this point, I feel like he's going to just try to lay into him with that move. I think we're going to go to Lucario on that side. And we still got to focus killing Meganium. Granted, Kangaskhan's going to be going for Talonflame. And he fakes out Talonflame here, which makes sense. Yeah, to get Talonflame off the field. This means we should be able to E-speed here. And then Volt Switch on that side. We're just trying to waste his Tailwind turns right now. And hopefully he doesn't protect against the E-speed. Yep. So Meganium goes down here, which is perfect. We got his Mega out of the way, which is our biggest threat because it was a Fairy typing. And we do get Sucker Punch by Kangaskhan, which is going to do absolutely nothing, so we get the Volt Switch off, in which we'll be able to go back into Garchomp again. And their Tailwind also goes out, which is perfect. Our biggest thing right then was stalling so that we could get those moves off. But from here, we're going to be able to close combat Kangaskhan, I'm pretty sure. He has 3 Pokemon left. Yeah, we'll close combat Kangaskhan just to get him out of the way. And then here, we actually might have to go for the Rock Slide. If I go for a Sandstorm setup again, I risk a lot of things. And he protects Pelipper here, which is, I mean, I guess I should have gone for the Rock Slide. Or Sandstorm, because I wouldn't have had to deal with that. The Kangaskhan faints, and whatever Pokemon comes out next is going to get the Brute. No, it won't. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, Kingambit's dead. Until he uses Tailwind. But he used it on the wrong Pokemon. He does take out Garchomp here, but Gadaria will be able to use close combat and easily take out Kingambit in one hit. And even though my defense and special defense falls, I go into Rotom, and Rotom will take out the hit with Volt Switch. So we'll be able to E-Speed here, just get a little bit of damage off, and then we Volt Switch, and he forfeits. Which is the perfect game. It just took a little bit of time to dwindle out his turns and everything, but we end up taking the win there, which, you know, I'm a little excited about. And no, I'm a little scared to go into the next battle. Alright, getting back into the ranked battles, we're just going straight back into it here. But, you know, that being said, I think I just need to do better at kind of getting used to these new metas, figuring out better teams to kind of pair well better with each other, and just kind of going from there. So, like, with this team, I'm confused as to what they're running. That being said, we're just going to go out with our normal team. Garchomp, Talonflame, Lucario, and Rotom-Wash. I have no idea what kind of strategy they're running with Belly Bolt here, but it's making me a little nervous. But we're going to see what they're running. I do think my team will pair up pretty well for this fight here, but again, I just want to be able to utilize different teams in better ways. So a lot of my time tonight will be spent studying over that, because there's a lot more I know I can do better with. I'm surprised this person's taken the timer this far. But that being said, I mean, I'm extremely prepared for this fight. So getting into it, they have Bellybolt and Empoleon coming out first. I don't really know which this person will do against the Mega Garchomp Tailwind setup, but it should deal decent damage here. Now we might be able to pick up 1 KO out of this. Okay, she withdraws Belly Bolt and goes into Goodra here. So she's probably focusing Talonflame with Empoleon. We do very decent damage here, getting Empoleon down to 10% as well as Goodra down to 10. And Talonflame avoids the Surf as well, which is huge. Which means from here, we can Earthquake, taking both of them out. And then I think on this side, we just safely swap out into Rotom for right now. And then from there we take out Empoleon and Goodra with the Earthquake. And then we can just mass Helping Hand boost Garchomp's next attack. Depending on what Pokemon she sends out here. I know Belly Bolt will be one of them, so that'll be super effective to Earthquake. And we'll base it off of the next one after that. We have Belly Bolt and Volcarona coming out together. So we should just Rock Slide, Helping Hand on Garchomp. Oh, Volcarona avoids the Rock Slide because of Bright Powder. Which is actually pretty bad for us right now. But we're gonna have to go for the Rock Slide again. And I guess we'll go for the Brave Bird and Volcarona as well. Which brings Volcarona down to 7 HP. And Volcarona avoids the Rock Slide yet again. And he's gonna have Dragonite's or Garchomp's attack. Oh my, there's no way Thunderbolt's gonna take out my entire team. I mean, she's gonna have plus speed on her side, so she'll be able to attack first, most likely here. She's using Will-O-Wisp to have both of my attacks. Which we're still gonna get Hulk Raider just straight out of here. I have to go for the KO here with E-Speed and Earthquake, so we're just gonna risk it. And Belly Bolt avoided my Earthquake. Oh my! How? Oh wait, it doesn't affect me. Me realizing I'm gonna be completely fine. And with the Earthquake, we get the KO Belly Bolt finally. Which ends for a perfect fight, honestly. It took a little bit, but it was definitely worth it. I don't know why I was freaking out so much. Now with that battle though, that is going to do it for this video. Now of course I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe because more content like this is always coming out. But I'm just excited to be able to share these battles with you guys and share the journey. But without further ado, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.